Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm okay.
Actually, I have just come to my home
Mhm.
from school,
Mhm.
so I thought that I should take a lesson
Yeah.
because previously I booked my lesson, but the tutor cancelled the reservation, maybe because of some problem.
Mhm.
So that's why. And I also forgot to reserve this class. So I just
Okay.
in the tutor section I saw you, so I
Mhm.
thought that I should
Yeah.
take lesson.
Good. Okay. So we spoke yesterday, and we were talking about films.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So
Did you watch that Glass film yet?
yes,
Yeah.
I watched it.
It's weird.
Yes,
Yeah. Did you like it?
yes, it is. Yes, I like it, and I like such movies where
Mhm.
there's a little bit science fiction and
Mhm.
some abnormality going on, something
Mhm.
unusual.
Uh huh.
So I like such movies.
Yeah, it's good.
And my favorite one is The Sixth Sense.
Mhm.
Have you watched it?
Yeah. It's such a famous film.
Yes, I liked it, but I watched it recently.
Mhm. Yeah.
And usually I go to Google, I find the rating of the movies,
Mhm.
and those movies which have above 7.5 rating on IMDb.
Mhm.
So I download those movies and watch
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
them.
classic.
And yes,
Hmm.
and I tried to find out some movies which are similar to it, but I couldn't find it.
Okay. This was a really good movie. I think it's called that.
Carol's Way.
Haha. I think it's called that. Let me Google
Okay, it is also about spirits.
it. It's basically this woman. Uh, Her husband was turned on her, and she ended up. Um, Something happened that he died, but she was handcuffed to the bed, and it's about
Hmm.
how she survives because she's in a house in the middle of nowhere. So how she survived
I
without
think
being able to move.
I think I have watched it.
Yeah, that was a freaky
And
film.
yes, and there was a dog as well who
Mhm.
fed on that guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes.
messed up. um, but also, the guy, like the creepy bald guy with the big eyes who came in the house. This was
Mhm.
actually, I researched it, and this guy
Mhm.
was actually uh, real. Like, it's a real person.
Real person.
Hmm. Yeah. So he used to sneak in people's houses, and I think he attacked women. But in this story, he doesn't attack her, he just comes to visit her. But she
Okay.
thinks she's hallucinating.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, that was such a good film. I love that.
Have you ever seen a person who is very unique or unusual and he is scary
Hmm.
in real life? Have you seen anyone?
Yeah, I've known a few people. Hmm. Oh, I won't go into detail. You don't want to know.
But I saw one person,
Uh-huh.
and I saw that person almost 10 to 15 years back.
Hmm.
There was a match between Pakistan and India.
Hmm.
India team came to Pakistan
Hmm.
after 11 years
Hmm.
to play. So after the match, we were going to home, and we were coming outside the stadium, and I saw that guy, and it was very horrified I
Mhm.
mean,
Mhm.
instead of his eyes, there is white jelly-like substance. I don't know,
Okay.
and his whole face is very uh, ugly.
Mm. Okay.
And
Creepy.
yes,
I think these people are so used to people being horrified that I could only imagine if that was me and I had some sort of deformity and people are looking at
Mhm.
me all the time, how would I feel? Not good. There's a famous person actually in the UK. Can't remember her name. It's Katie something, and there was a period of time when I think it was terrorists who were going around cities and burning people with acid. So throwing acid on people. Acid
Mhm.
attacks is probably the nastiest thing.
Yes, and even in Pakistan,
Mm-hmm.
we have such incidents
Mm-hmm.
where guys most of the time attack girls
Mm-hmm.
because the girls refuse to marry that guy. So in retaliation,
Mm-hmm.
they do it.
Yeah.
And I literally I feel very even just to think about it
Mm.
that if someone throws acid on your face, your whole life is I mean messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't do anything.
Messed up. So, yeah, I hate that. Reading about that makes me feel very sad.
Yes.
Mm.
And recently I watched a movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was family movie,
Mm-hmm.
like Indian movie. You can in that movie the same thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy who became famous
Mm-hmm.
and he became a good model. So some other models
Mm-hmm.
who were jealous from him,
Ah, okay.
they do and they inject some kind of a virus in that guy. So what happened? His back started bending and he got blisters on all over his body. I mean, he was totally changed and he was about to get married,
Mm-hmm.
but he couldn't because of this.
Mm-hmm.
But afterwards, he took revenge from all of the people who did this to him.
What did he do?
Like, there was a woman who was a part of this conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, he put different chemicals in the creams and lotions which she used to apply on her body. So what happened when she put the creams and lotion on her body? All of her body covered with hair, and the hair got longer and longer.
Oh no.
Yes.